Hi guys, my name is Imu. I am a French hornist and I'm ReacttotheK's channel creator, and so I am so terribly late getting to this. And the reason why is because I planned to react to it with Kevin the week that it came out, but then that never happened, and then I was going to react to it with Sean, but then it turned out Sean had already listened to it, and then I was like, oh no, I don't have anyone to react to it with, which made me procrastinate even more, and I just sat down and listened to most of it, and I'm like, you know what? We're gonna do this alone because this song deserves reacting. So I'm taking an audio music engineering class and we are doing a lot of analytic listening to song mixes. And so when I was checking out this song, I was paying a lot of attention to the synth sounds and the delays that they put on the vocal parts and the different layering and the panning. And so I'm excited to kind of talk about the soundscape, not necessarily the music theory behind this. And so I'm not going to necessarily do a full-on reaction video since I just listened to about half the song, nor is it going to be a full-on review video because I sadly do not have time for it. I am flippin' busy, but I really want to listen to this and talk about it with you guys. So this is going to be like half review, half reaction, and I may pause throughout the video to talk about what I have just heard. Let me know in the comment section whether you like this style of reaction slash review. Yeah, let's get into it. Oh, the synth sounds are so good. And the space that the space that this song creates. It's so delicate and yet sexy and calming and badass all at the same time. Man, okay. 3, 2, 1. Heartbeat. Yeah, you turn that bass effect up. So the French, okay, it sounds like a French horn. Can I pause it already? I'm gonna pause it. There's already so much to talk about just like the first few seconds in. So there are like 3 different synths going on right now, I believe, and one of them is da da da, and that timbre sounds like a French horn. I have no idea if it's a French horn or just a synth that sounds like a French horn, or maybe even a MIDI French horn, but I'm just gonna call it a French horn because I'm a French horn player, and why not? But it starts off pan center, and then as more and more instruments come in, it changes the placement of where it's playing in the mix, which is really fun. I'm gonna start over because singing was beautiful. I love this mix. Okay, starting 9 seconds in. There's the glitching, and maybe like, okay, or maybe there's 4 or 5 synths going on. We've got a synth that's pulsing, so that's what's, even though there's no percussion, it's a synth subdivision swells that's keeping us going. So I believe we're gonna go over that second half. Okay, so I believe that's the, let's call it verse 1. Also, let's talk about the choreo. Holy shit. Okay. So starting off with My Fatal Mistake, I believe they either, so there's maybe like 2 or 3 bass synths going on that are, it's really creating the warm, dark, spacious feeling. I believe they're either brought down in the mix or they take out a few of them, so it creates room because we have the main vocal line and then we also have an octave below it, like way down there, and so the frequencies don't clash. The bass is quieter so you can hear more of the lower vocal part. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I love that. So the ooh's coming in on 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It just is, it's propelling us by speeding up the rhythm into the next section. And we've got our chorus. And the synths are becoming louder and louder. Okay, what to say? So at the pre-chorus, we've got, like I said, the synths were getting louder, but also you could hear a really textured. I say textured whenever I picture something like scratchy, like, you know, it's like maybe a sawtooth or something, like something more textured than a sine wave. And so it's swelling, and you may think that it'll go a little bit hard because that textured synth is hinting at something bigger, but then it tricks you and it goes back to even more spacious than ever before since they take out all bass and it just relies on the rhythmic part and the vocal line. So let's go back to that drop. And then of course that bass goes bam into the chorus. And so it hits harder when the percussion comes in. This part hits so hard and is so successful because the instrumentals and the vocal line are in rhythmic unison. They're all hitting at the same time. Like we don't have something like, oh yeah, boo, you know, like we don't have two different rhythms going on. Everything is happening at the same time. And that, especially since his voice has a ton of reverb on it, while the instruments are very clear cut, it just creates such a cool vibe. Ah! Also, da 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 da. Recognize it from anywhere? I can't get it out of my head. 3, 2, continuing. And so now we have continuing instrumentation. So many things keep happening. We have continued instrumentation from the chorus, so the song is developing super well. Really minuscule changes, but so important. And so when young Jae is singing, we've still got that da 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 rhythm from the chorus. We've got the guitar but strumming, and we've got the ambient synths from before. And that transition was so cool because Jackson came in before his part and as Young Jae was finishing singing. And that's fun. The part, because he was going, yeah, he was singing an octave down, and then for the last 2 times he sang up an octave. And now we got a trap synth that the hi-hat that we didn't have before. And then the vocal part is new. We didn't have this many vocals before. That pre-chorus is incredibly wait. Oh my god, it keeps changing! Nothing's the same. It's like A, B, C, A prime, B prime, C prime. It's constantly developing. I did not notice that my first listen. Yo! Like the melodic material may be the same, but the instrumentation is just layering and changing, and that's so cool. Let's go back a little bit. Yeah, nice. And the percussion is on the count and 1, so it really propels, it like skips into the next section. Yeah, so the pre-chorus before was just synths, but that was vocals. And now we have the funky guitar. We have a synth that's playing at a different rhythm than before, because it's just like it's a chord progression that's separated from all the other rhythms. Bridge, where we bring back the background vocals that was introduced in the last pre-chorus. We still have that bass. Synth. Keyboard. Yeah, I love the echo on the vocal part. So it started off as the first chorus did, and then ended as the second chorus did. Unless there's an outro. Oh, and there's some MIDI brass in the back. It just adds more texture. Oh, that's so interesting. I guess that's why it's badass, is because the music video is so dark and sensual in color, even though the song is technically a lot more funky than the visuals imply. But also the singing is so smooth and not loud that the singing carries, or the singing is well combined with the visuals. So that song is just, I want to like bathe in it. I want to listen to it, close my eyes, and just pay like 100% attention to it, because I just love the soundscape so much. I love that it keeps building on from where it was before. It's overall a really good listen. And again, I'm so sorry for getting to this so late. Please forgive me. Thanks for watching. Bye.